Hello everyone. Today there will be no lesson, just a few thoughts down the road. So, why accounting and numbers? I have started this channel as a side project, and it is like that for me. Yeah, you can say I was bored on the weekends. But in my everyday life I spend my days with the numbers, financial statements, management reporting and everything that can be analyzed. I like numbers. They play game, they tell a story to me, and revolve around routine things which I come across in my life. The numbers help me think, build a structure, build connections, and paint a picture from what may look like a chaos. So, why this channel? My idea was quite simple: to make the numbers speak to more people, to those who are interested, or maybe not yet, in accounting and finance. The numbers do have their intrinsic beauty, which I try to convey, to explain where they're coming from and how to look at them, and in the end, simply to spread the word with the hope that maybe a few more people get interested in accounting and get entertained with the numbers. And every one of you who watches my videos, likes them, subscribes to my channel, simply means that I am doing something right here. And thank you for that, really, that means a lot to me. Accounting was invented as the way of keeping track of things. And from a simple I owe you and you owe me, it evolved into a complex set of rules and principles which guide the businesses across the world. Accounting makes businesses comparable across different countries and continents, and everyone is looking at the same approach, more or less. I've had a chance to work in different countries with different accounting frameworks and hundreds of companies, and exactly this unified approach in accounting made this possible. Unlike tax or law, where it often heavily depends on local regulations, accounting is a universal language. Whether it's USA, Germany, UK, India, Peru, Egypt, Australia, whatever, it is roughly the same. Receivables are receivables and EBITDA is EBITDA. As for the content of my videos, there are so many things to cover here. I have started with the accounting basics, gradually moving to more complicated topics, which will become even more complicated the further we go down our journey through the jungle of numbers. And believe me, there are so many other topics left to be discussed. At some point we for sure will come to the discussions of gross margins, adjusted EBITDA, net debt, net working capital, net revenue retention rates, and so on, all those items which also impact the valuation of different businesses. But before we come to that point, it is very important to learn the basics, so that there is always a backup and a reference point for any point which is raised and discussed. For example, it doesn't really make sense to talk about net working capital if you're not comfortable with trade receivables, trade payables, deferred income, other current assets, other current liabilities, and so on. Same relates to EBITDA and adjusted EBITDA and the bridge from enterprise to equity value. Without understanding the components, it would be difficult to grasp the full picture. At some point, we can also discuss the role of AI in accounting, what are the opportunities, and how realistic it is to make the use of AI in accounting. That is my goal, and that is what I am pursuing with my videos. Of course, it is only so much that I can park in a 10-minute video. It is challenging to cover everything in one go. And that's why if you watch my videos and want anything to be covered in more detail or explained better, or feel it is difficult to understand the topic, just tell me, leave a comment, ask a question. I will try to answer your questions as soon as possible, and also of course prepare additional videos if they are needed. So stay tuned. I will continue to upload videos on the weekly basis, with some temporary breaks for holidays. Yes, it's my side project and my job is still quite demanding, and everyone needs some rest sometimes. And that's it for today. See you next week, back with numbers.